Kayak berat banget, cowok.
Revelio.
Kayak maksudnya ini ya. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Ini ada 10 gambar. Ini 12, 4. Bisa tuh gitu. Aja deh.
I'd like to shop in the hamlet.
Revelio.
We're out alone. What's going on?
Accio.
Ini bisa diambil dong ini. Itu keluar.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
I'm not the least bit comfortable.
Bisa di- What the fuck? Bisa di-repair.
Protego. Revelio.
Oh itu banyak tuh yang belum kebuka.
I wish I was an animal.
Is that all you've got? Bombard!
Levioso!
Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces on your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge. To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
Levioso.
Levioso.
Now, let's try something a little larger. Let us begin with the basic cast.
Wih, ngelek. Basic cast.
See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember, a surprised opponent is a weak Levioso. Good. Now, the basic cast. Well done. Very good, but the best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel, using only Levioso, basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
Levioso. Good form. I know. Your first duel. Let's just say You're good. How perceptive. They can't be good at this, aren't you? You're not going to make this easy, are you? I wouldn't dream it. Apa gue lupa?
Protego pencet apa sih, gue lupa. Oh, pencet X. Damn.
This should be easy. Protego! Stupid! Levioso! Lucky. Nothing lucky about it. I know. Stupid! Levioso!
Class, I hope you were paying attention. That is how you cast Levioso.
Let's just say I'm a quick learner.
Sampai jatuh.
Not bad for a beginner. You give as good as you get.
I put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Gryffindor.
Thank you, Professor Heckard. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments. All right, that's enough spectacle for one day. Class is dismissed.
Oh, I'm not much for dueling. I prefer to keep things friendly. If you know the right spells, it's dark wizards that'll fear you, not the other way around.
You drilled Sebastian. He's strong competition. Well done.
Levioso.
I'd hate to face Professor Hecat in a duel.
Nice work.
Always thought Levioso was for first years. Not anymore.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice. It felt more like I was dueling an expert. Sebastian Sallow, by the way. Didn't expect a new student to be so deft with a wand. Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
I've dueled enough. Consider yourself lucky I held back.
Huh, fair enough. You owe me an honest duel when you aren't. You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization.
Exclusive and unsanctioned. Count me in.
Excellent. Knew I was right about you. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then. Whether it's joining a secret dueling club, or sneaking into the restricted section of the library, you just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll keep that in mind.
Good. Pleasure chatting with you. I'm sure I'll see you soon. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned? We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck, or actual skill. Look for Luke and Brattleby near the clock tower entrance. If you're interested. Till next time.
Revelio. Levioso.
Laper cat. Makanlah. Beli nasgor, beli nasgor. Kita misi selanjutnya. Keren anjing, cat. Tadi gue baru belajar Levioso, nerbangin orang. Banyak banget lagi rahasia-rahasia.
Revelio.
Ada teka-tekinya. Lihat nih, gue bisa hancurin nih. Anjay. Aduh. Anjay. Like. So, gitu kan.
Levioso.
Bisa.
Protego.
Kita siap Protego ya. Apa nih?
Off on another adventure, are we?
Gue pusingin gak sih mainnya?
Revelio.
Richard jelek. Wih, ada Richard.
What about the room, Professor?
Wih, mirip
I
banget lu,
was
Chat.
thinking the same thing, Deke. Perhaps you could
Dick
help.
namanya Dick.
Oh, excuse, Deke.
Excuse
Ah.
Dick.
There you are.
Anjing namanya kayak gue.
I trust your first classes went well?
They did, Professor.
I heard as much from Professors Hecat and Ronan. Seems Professor Fig taught you quite a bit during your brief detour near... what was it you said?
Some ruins.
Some ruins? I'd wager there's a good deal more to your travels here than what you've told me. Isn't there?
I wager there's a good deal more to your travels than you told me, isn't there?
Nothing more, Professor.
I see. Like trying to get a sonnet from a streeler. Regardless, you must continue to build upon what you've learned. In that regard, I've asked your professors to help hasten your progress with some extra assignments.
Professor Ronan did mention something about that.
In fact,
Ini anjir ya,
Professor
baju-
Ronan will meet you outside momentarily to
Baju
assign
Hogwarts.
your first one. Now, regarding the trip to Hogsmeade I mentioned earlier, we've arranged to replace the supplies lost on your way here, including seeds, potion recipes, and spellcrafts.
Thank you, Professor.
And Mr. Ollivander will connect you with the perfect wand.
Oh.
You've managed your classes well with a borrowed wand, but you'll find the magic you cast with your own wand to be far superior.
Dapat tuan sendiri nih, Chat.
Can you tell me more about the potions shop, Professor?
J. Pippin's Potions stocks a wide array of potions ingredients, although they rarely sell recipes. Professor Sharp asked that they have a couple of particular recipes on hand for you.
I've never heard of a spellcraft before, Professor. What is it?
A spellcraft is a recipe of sorts used when conjuring objects. I shall explain more about them when you begin working with transfiguration
Kalau nggak
magic.
salah ada bahasa Indonesia dah.
There's an Ollivander's in Hogsmeade.
There is. Most people are familiar with the shop in Diagon Alley. We're fortunate to have someone like him nearby. Mr. Ollivander is a genuine craftsman and highly skilled wand maker. I would trust no one else to pair me with a wand.
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
Very well. I'd like you to make your first visit to the village with a classmate. Help you get your bearings.
Wih, milik
Perhaps
classmate.
Sebastian Sallow or Natsai Onai. I've noticed you spending time with them.
Ingat saya Onai dong.
I'd like to go with Natty.
Excellent choice. Miss Onai is one of our most talented students. And she knows the area. She'll keep you well clear of any of Victor Rookwood's undesirables en route.
Rookwood?
A rather unsavory local. Best to avoid him and his associates, including his right hand of sorts, Theophilus Harlow, if you can.
Okay.
Once you've finished Professor Ronan's assignment, your friend will meet you at the castle doors. No time to waste. The sooner you complete your work, the sooner you can enjoy a butterbeer at the Three Broomsticks.
Oke. Bentar, kayaknya bahasa Indonesia kalau nggak salah deh. Buat Richard. Takutnya Richard nggak ngerti. Display subtitle. Sini. Mana ya? Gameplay kali di gameplay juga ada. Mana ya? Ganti language. Colorblind. Wah, Richard nih colorblind. Lupa gue di mana, Cok. Kalau nggak salah ada subtitle bahasa Indonesia. Kok di off? Giliran sepi nggak nge-lag. Iya, tahu ya, nggak jelas ya. Speak to Professor Ronan to receive your first assignment. Assignment atau new spell. New spell chat. Mending charm. Reparo. Oke. Bagus nih reparo nih. Betul-betulin. Ini cat bisa itu kucing nih cat. Lucu. Lucu. Cat. Kayak bisa ini nih cat.
Leviosa!
Bisa nggak? Wah, ada catat. Yo, what the fuck, kasihan. Bisa nggak diambil?
Protego!
Salah.
Accio!
Wah, ini tarik, what the fuck?
Leviosa!
Nggak bisa dia. Kucing doang cat, mana si kucingnya itu ngumpet sini lo, jadi sasaran gua lo. Aduh nggak kena skill isu. Aduh nggak kena skill isu. Bisa gue tarik lagi nggak?
Accio!
Bisa cuk. GG.
Ah, there you are.
Apa prof? Apa?
You have a new spell to teach me, Professor.
Indeed I do, and an exceedingly useful one at that. The mending charm, Reparo. Fixes things right up, makes a broken object good as new in the blink of an eye.
Besok lagi kali ya.
It seems as if that might come in handy.
More frequently than one would imagine. As Professor Weasley mentioned, I am not the only one who will be
Gua pakai
teaching you
Streamlabs ini,
spells
Chat.
outside
Tadi
of
pakai
class
OBS nggak
in an
crash mulu.
effort to catch you up with your peers. A number of your professors have agreed to do so as well, but first, each shall ask that you complete a few preliminary tasks to hone your magic. I have arranged some for today. See them through and then report back to me. We will have you casting Reparo in no time.
Reparo. What is the purpose of
Why
the
must I
task?
first complete tasks to learn Reparo?
No lesson or lecture can compare to first-hand experience, and these tasks should provide you with just that. Such experience is invaluable when mastering any new bit of magic.
Oke deh.
I'll start on the task right away, Professor. Protego! Lumos!
Oh ini.
Revelio!
Bunyi apa tuh? Bisa ngomong lagi.
Professor, why must I complete these tasks?
They are meant to give you good luck, and I shall see you.
Kenapa tuh bisa masuk?
Protego! Lumos!
Anjing.
Revelio!
Gimana itu? Mana jasa sih? Nanti aja lah.
Accio!
Lu harus ngapain ini?
Levioso!
Bisa ya? Harus ngambil burungnya kah?
This is the right area. Got it. Accio! Levioso!
Nggak ada apa di sini. Wah, pasti ada Easter egg nih, Kraken nih.
Levioso!
Ini apaan tuh?
Revelio! A flying page must be around here somewhere.
Ini nih, flying page-nya tuh. Ini bisa diambil.
Accio! Brilliant.
If only a new student could help with my sad predicament.
Apa tuh? I can be your help.
Are you alright?
Don't you know who I am? Zenobia Noak, the girl whom everyone at school hates for no reason.
I'm sorry the other students weren't more friendly.
That's kind of you. I suppose there are a few decent souls here. I wanted to make some new friends, and so I brought my collection down to the common room. My gobstone collection, that is. I was hoping someone would want to play. Are you familiar with gobstones? Little balls, like marbles.
Lato-lato.
Grand game. And if you lose, they spray you with a foul-smelling liquid.
Gobstones? Sounds like a fun challenge.
That's what I tried to tell everyone. People can be so cruel. Just because they're sprayed all over with smelly gobstone spit, it's their own fault for losing. Imelda is one of the worst losers. Everett and Astoria are terrible as well. And now those poor losers have taken my gobstones and hidden them in very high places all over the school.
Rather an overreaction on their part.
I'll say. Anyway, I can't work out how to get them back on my own. I don't think I know the necessary spells yet. I need someone, perhaps a selfless and talented 5th year to help me.
Any ideas?
Do you have any suggestions on how to get your gobstones down from their hiding spots?
If I knew that, I'd get them myself. Whoever hid my gobstones that high got up there somehow.
Haven't you any friends at school?
Not really. Natty said
Oh, pencet. Yeah.
I'll see what I can do.
I'd appreciate... I'll be back to playing Snake Pit and Jackstone by myself.
Oke deh.
Revelio.
Keren banget nih game. Cok.
Notes on your nose. What you'd want to know.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
Gobstones. No, not now. Later.
I trust the preliminary tasks.
I completed the assignments, Professor.
Marvelous. You clearly know your way around basic charms. Let us give the old mending charm a try then, shall we? Remember to be deliberate in your enunciation and movements. I want to see some vigor. Now, wand at the ready.
Yes, sir.
Remember, your wand is a conduit of your magic.
X apa? Oh, apa? Oh, ini gue belum hafal ini lewat Xbox. Reparo. Broken aja pieces. Okay.
That's it! Very good. If you would like to practice mending something, have a go with that broken statue in the alcove by the water. It allegedly symbolized heartbreak. Perhaps a jilted lover thought it too accurate and lashed out.
Reparo.
Nicely done. Works like a charm, doesn't it?
Reparo.
Something quite satisfying about using the mending, isn't there?
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
Nanti cok, kalau bikin itu dulu. Tarik di mana nih?
Revelio.
Waduh. Boleh tetap gitu.
The most I've ever been able to conjure is a single quill. I'm sure I'll never know.
I hated learning There's something in there. I just know it.
Hello. I don't believe we've met.
Oh, hello. I'm Lenora. Pardon me if I seem a little distracted at the moment. Everyone thinks I'm utterly balmy. Samantha thinks I'm potty. But it's this painting. I never noticed it before. If I know Hogwarts, and I do, an empty frame doesn't appear for no reason. There's something more to this.
Have you gained any insights about the painting since you've been studying it?
I did discover that casting Lumos has an effect of some kind. But I'm not sure what to do next.
Are there any other empty paintings like this around the school?
Yes, a few. This entire place is somewhat of a riddle, to be honest. If I can work out the riddle of this one, I'll know what to do with all of them. As good a place as any to begin.
If I have the time, I may look. Could be intriguing.
I've been racking my brains long enough. I hope you'll have better luck than I have. Do come and find me if you stumble on something in
Hello, Lenora. Could you remind me what's so special about that empty painting?
It's not necessarily... Have a look if you're...
Revelio. Lumos. That spot must be a clue. I should look around in case it's nearby.
Apaan tuh?
This looks like the location from the painting. What could be so special about it? Levioso! Reparo! Lumos! Let's get you back to your frame, little moth.
Oh gitu.
I still can't manage to try to figure
Ha! I knew there was a connection. I should tell Lenora that I solved the puzzle of that empty frame.
Everyone knows you can't conjure food. Haven't you heard?
Lenora! I solved the mystery of that painting.
You did? How?
I found the location depicted in the painting, and then I cast Lumos to guide a moth back to the frame.
All very logical, I suppose. Pity I was so close to solving it. You have a knack for solving riddles. Natty's good at that too. So is Amit, although he does tend to over-explain. Well, I'm glad someone figured it out. The moth! I should have seen that.
Revelio!
I really have made a mess of things.
Is everything all right?
Oh, hello. Nice to see you again. Thank you for asking. And I'm afraid everything's not all right. You might recall that I was trying to cast non-verbally when we met in the and now I've taken to creating my own charms. Thought I'd perfected my light as a feather charm. My arms get so tired, but I must have confused the Latin word for feather with bird in my incantation, because when I opened my bag just now in the library, they literally took flight.
That sounds brilliant, actually.
Thank you. Somehow I don't think the librarian will see it that way. I collect the books and remove the charm myself, except this isn't the first time one of my charms has threatened the peace of the library. Amit told Madame Scribner they were my books flying around, so she said that if I caused her any more trouble, she'd write to my parents.
Hello.
Why did Amit tell?
Oh, to be perfectly honest, I don't think he meant any harm. I think he was impressed. Amit spends a lot of time gazing at the stars.
I suppose I could help, if I have the time.
Oh, I'd very much appreciate it. One of the books is my diary. I'd rather it not... If you could collect them and bring them to...
Okay, I'll collect them for you. Flying off the shelf.
I'm going to have to use Accio to get to those books. Got it. Only 4 more to go.
Wait.
Accio!
1, 2 more.
Revelio!
Di atas ya. Mana lo?
Accio!
Satu lagi. Udah emang.
Revelio!
Ada rahasia di sini.
Lumos.
Seru cok. Mana lagi bukunya? Ada yang melihat tidak? Kita sini. Oh itu dia.
Accio! This must be Cressida's diary. I'd want this back too if I were her.
Oke. Kelar. Hah? Dua lagi. Saya mau 4 doang. Itu dia.
Accio!
Mana lagi ya? Itu dia. Anjir.
That's the last book. Now to take them back to Cressida. Hello, Cressida. I collected your books, including your diary.
Oh, what a relief. Thank you. I'll happily take the heavy lot off your hand.
Unless you want your classmates to know how you really feel about them, you might
Oh, you're not at all who I thought
Bro,
you to
salah.
be.
I wouldn't do that to you, Cressida. Only trying to teach you to be a little more careful.
Well, lesson learned. I certainly won't be practicing any charms in the library again anytime soon. Now, to work out where I went wrong. Perhaps I should start brushing up on my Latin. Thank goodness some people are trustworthy. Certainly wouldn't want anyone but me reading my diary.
I should like to retire to a small hamlet when I'm older.
It was empty.
Harus positif terus jawabnya. Gak boleh kepo.
So many interesting people.
Levioso! Accio! Revelio!
I never know what to say when I write to my mother. Hello, Mother. Classes are horrendously boring, and Professor Binns is still as dull as the year in
Halo.
I'm just saying, you'd think she was the pioneer.
Revelio!
Emot batu. Apaan tuh? Bisa dalam. Aduh,
Hello, looking for me?
I suppose I...
Revelio. Lumos.
Ada Firaun. Mana itu Firaun? Firaun di sini. Coba ke atas dulu.
Last week, I performed...
Revelio.
Damn. Aduh, siapa ini? Sebah.
Accio.
Mana Firaun kayaknya di paling bawah. Oh enggak ada. Oke, Firaun di paling bawah udah. Ini apa nih?
Accio.
Ya. Oh, bisa dinaikin. Mana nih? Aduh, anjing ya, teka-teki cok.
Lumos.
Di bawah.
Lumos. Accio. Revelio. Accio. Revelio.
ever flown over?
Revelio.
Obviously, I have.
Natty, I hope I haven't kept you waiting long.
Not at all. Professor Weasley tells me that you need to go to Hogsmeade. You must be eager to have your own things again. And to see the village.
I've been looking forward to it.
Good. Shall we set off? I intend to give you a first-rate Hogsmeade experience.
Ngantuk guys, anjing. Fuck. Cat, masih bangun Cat. Gila. Ngantuk banget gue. Masih sleep callan lu ya. Fuck. Capek juga ya streaming. Ngorbanin banyak. Tidak mudah. Enggak, lagi capek. Belum tidur. Damn, Cat, lihat Cat.
I was glad Professor Weasley asked me to accompany you.
Really?
Yes, I had planned to extend an invitation to you myself. I thought you might enjoy a butterbeer in the village. The timing of Professor Weasley's owl was perfect.
Oke deh guys, sampai